Okay, here we have our 25-man run of Magmaw. We start off grouped up on one side of the room, all arranged. The melee just stay up there in front of them. The key to this is in range. Your main job is to kill the ads. You will see the ads spawn in a second. He will call down a pillar of flame. You will see a bubbly thing under your feet. Here it comes in about 5 seconds. It's my job on this run. I'm pretty much making sure everybody knows when to move. It's coming up and move. See that little bubble? That's all the time you get, because then it launches everybody on top of it into the air, and all these little maggots spawn. These little worms. There we go. We'll move them back so that they're on the trap. And all ranged DPS, your primary job is to burn them down. The reason we're doing grouping up on these 2 marks from left to right is so that they're all together, so that we can AoE them better, and so that we know which direction are we coming in. So we are just burning them as hard as we can, and in about 2 seconds we're going to get another pillar. So see, no time on the boss at all. Get ready and pillar. Lots of people didn't move on that one. I thought we were in trouble, but we ended up recovering okay here in a second. AoEing down with my mushrooms, and then I'll come over here and actually I almost threw that one off the trap on the right, but they've got it. So now we burn down the ads again. And you have to burn them down before the next pillar comes out. What happens is if one of those parasites attacks the person it's coming towards, it will attach to their face and they will spawn out a whole nother set of ads. Pillar's coming. Or not, see? So what happens is after a certain time he'll slump forward. The melee will jump on, 3 melee in this case because it's 25-man. They will target that hook that's conveniently located underneath the boss, and they'll pull on the hook and impale his head on the spike, which is very nice. And for some reason I didn't target it right. There we go. Exposed head of Magmaw. But my little treants have no idea how. Wow, he's got a huge hitbox. I didn't realize that. Because as you see, my treants on the left are actually meleeing him. No wonder people aren't able to get out of range. Okay, when he comes back up, he resets aggro. Fun. So he's going to smack somebody in melee. Who will it be? It will be a safe. But then the tank has it immediately as he taunts. So now we're back. Waiting on the pillar of flame. There it is. Luckily it was way over to the left, so we were easily able to get away from it. And we move over to the second position where we start burning them down. I am just I found that just going through them and sun firing each one of them puts a big dot on them and costs no mana, so I do that as well as hurricanes and mushrooms and other things. But this whole time melee is just right over there smacking Magmaw. Oh, when his head is down also you get increased damage on him. So that's why it's key to do that. Alright, so they've jumped up. So we might not get a... Yep, we're not going to... I'm looking for it. See, I'm looking, and then I realize, okay, we're not going to get another pillar, so I don't need to tell everybody to move, so now we'll just DPS him. Until... Give him a second, and the chains will pull him down. Yeah, right now our tank, one of our tanks, I believe, is in his mouth. And you have to get him down so that we can get him out. There we go. Now we can get our increased damage on his head. The timing was just perfect on this. I mean, we did just enough. We did the exact right amount of damage that we don't get that extra pillar of flame and all those ads. You'll see later we do actually get an extra pillar one time. I still haven't figured out if it's timing, since I mean you see DBM saying when it's coming, or if it's damage based and you can stop. You can stop from getting the pillar of flame if you burn him to a certain DPS. All right, the safe got smacked again. He does not like paladins. And now we continue on. You might have seen it earlier, but half the room will get filled with flame at some points. Some people didn't move, but that happens. It doesn't do that huge damage, but if you don't want to get hit by that, by the adds when you land. And it's just extra damage for the healers to heal, and they're already having to heal ridiculous amounts. Let's move them back here. Alrighty. So you can see, all ranged. That's all we're doing. Whenever the adds are out, you have to burn them down. Pillar of Flame in 5, but we may not get it. So I'm watching for it. But no, I should be DPSing this time, but I was concentrating on making sure that if the pillar came out that I told everybody to move. And I didn't need to. Because again, we brought him down. So he's down, now he's trying to fight it. And he can't fight it. They're gonna pull him down. There. Now his head's exposed and we DPS him again. Really not the most complicated fight, but it's very hectic for the range DPS, and it's just ridiculously hectic for the healers. I've done both sides. Controlling those adds is key. I mean, range DPS, you might want to be hitting the boss, but even if the head was exposed right now and there were adds, we would have to hit those adds because you have to kill them, or if they hit the person that they're targeting, one person may not do it, but all of those extra adds are going to completely screw up your timing, and you're going to have more things to hit to kill instead of the boss. So you really have to work on not letting anyone get hit by any of these. And honestly, I don't think during the whole night trying this, we didn't have that many tries on, but a lot of these people had never even seen the fight.